Yeah, I should be able to do 4 kg for Titans.
Yeah.
Titans has been
That's
very
right.
chilled out so far. So just be aware, like, you might just be able to chill in the middle. I can't imagine what fabric will let it be chilled, but just be ready that you might be able to sit up.
Squirrel, did you just say you weren't even trying in the sprint this morning?
No, so it was this afternoon. Like, I was going for first across the line, so I literally just kicked a little bit at the end. I wasn't too, like, all in, and I took, like, 6th FTS as well. I was like, this is unusual. Like, it'll be harder in your division. Your division will be tougher, but I'd be prepared that you might be able to pick up FTS while going first across the line if you don't have aero.
I can only hit like 800 watts, so I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, maybe not. But for a lot of you guys.
Your job starts from apples.
Yeah. I mean, you know what fabric are like. They're going to pack out the top 6 for well, they're going to pack out the top 10 for as much as they can. So.
Yeah.
How many do we have in the pen? Do we have 6?
Phil, today has not been your day.
Yeah.
Still here.
Yeah. I just saw the basically I was racing a crit race and it came up during the event. But what? What's going on here? So I thought I'd missed it, but I hadn't. I went and jumped in another race. So yeah, I'm going to be useless today. Absolutely useless.
Right.
Good to have you, mate.
It'll all
You
count.
can finish.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Just
of
about.
points just for finishing. Remember, we've got Harrison Clark back as well, so he's going to be a dodgy boy.
And they got that Thunder, what his name is as well.
Thunderbird.
Yeah, Thunderberg.
Someone is going with a Uranium.
He's settled down a bit since he absolutely blasted through the classics, but he's still a good rider.
Yeah, he killed me in the classics a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, to be fair,
Up the leg snapper.
what, he's won like 7 out of his last 10 races, something like that. He's got a good 1 minute, so he'll probably go hard up the thingy, up Titans.
Stick to him then.
Yeah. It looks like he likes to push it.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Oh no, my gears are changing. God. Here we go. We're good.
Nice, guys. We don't need to do anything crazy. Just chill out, guys. Chill out. We don't need to be pushing 10. Like.
Races certainly don't start off the same as they used to, do they?
Nah. Everyone knows what it's like. I mean, you'll probably be pushing, you know, 3.5 average to the sprint. So just try and get as much rest here on the flat as you can. Just be confident. You're all great riders.
Any arrows out there?
Oh, Ben.
Yeah. I got an arrow, but yeah, I got one.
Can I have it?
Yeah, if I could, I would give it to you.
I mean, you might as well use it on this. So.
Yeah,
for it.
sure. I mean, not much use for it elsewhere.
Maybe use
Use
it.
the van when I hit the top of the hill.
Yeah, maybe just a bit past the top, just to be safe. Like just as you're hitting the downhill.
You reckon it's worth going for? Yeah.
Yeah.
With a van.
Yeah, definitely. You could probably get a podium. Like, just make sure you're far enough back. Like, aero is a big benefit, but it doesn't seem stupid competitive. We'll see. This could be very different with this field.
Who's got the pink helmet? Is that Kaz?
Oh, helmet.
Yeah, I go.
That's nice. That's very nice.
The Nyokio helmet.
Yeah. And the shoes. Oh.
Great accessorizing.
Like this ugly man one.
I spent time getting all the things right.
Okay, just watch for any early pushes. Shouldn't be anything, and it's, you know, if someone doesn't really break away, the group will just come through them. And I can only see 4 watt fabric riders, maybe 5, unless I'm. Ah no, there are. They're all here.
With the feather, should I use it up the climb or feather for the sprint?
What's
Save
what's
that for size.
what,
Save it
feather?
for Titans.
Yeah, save feather for Titans.
Okay.
It's so
Yeah,
low.
you got another one.
Remember,
Have
you've
you
got.
got powers working, Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
What is working? My kid was streaming on YouTube, I think.
yeah. There's a
What do you
big.
through there?
I went there and said, get off!
Got a big risk of XP, so save feathers if you can. Okay.
XP is not a choice.
Okay. Some people are using the feathers at the front. A few people pushing 9. Yeah, they're trying to go early, but they'll catch. Just keep in touch with them. If you're going FTS, just stick towards the back. You don't need to do much. We've got a long line out the front doing 9, 10-ish. So you don't need to do anything crazy. You just got to keep in touch with them. Okay. If you're going FTS, you want to start thinking about pushing now. Just building speed. A lot of super tucking, so you'll catch them out. Thunderberg's going all in now. Kick now, keep pushing. You got to push all the way through to the line. Don't give in at all for FTS. Just fly through. Keep working. Keep driving it through.
Jeez. My freaking gears got stuck.
That's freaking fast.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, Phil, if you can, you've got to push really hard to get on. You might as well go all in here, even if you blow up.
Oh,
That's ridiculous.
There's still 4 or 5 points, don't worry. 4 or 5 points for finishing, Phil, so just get through it. Okay, there's a bit of a gap appearing around 40th. Just keep an eye on it. Can't see any of you in this back half, but it will close. Just try and get as much rest as you can. Remember, you have the little kicker coming into the reverse KOM.
no, it's devastating.
Yeah.
That was faster than the APAC A race this morning.
Just a bit.
Back in the A race. Actually, the
Oh god.
Atlantic E, like Jay and those guys,
Yeah.
they went slower than this.
Rosine.
Welcome to the real world, Tiago. EMEA
The
is where
fastest
it's at.
time. The fastest time of the day that I've seen so far.
Yeah. I can't see segments, so I'm not going to be much use on that, just for reference. Because then I can't see the standings. But that doesn't matter.
I got third.
Nice. Good job.
That's crazy.
Harrison took first. Oh, there we go. For some reason, you guys were faster than A. Yeah, Herzl in 4th. Schmeck in 8th, Snowy 9th.
I was like 12 or something like that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. When we come up this climb, just try and conserve as much as possible. You don't need to be like towards the front, you just need to be in this front pack. And just keep in touch. Be aware of any gaps opening up and don't ease into the downhill. Just push for a few seconds before you super tuck. Lots of people get caught out by this. One of the Watt Fabric guys is hanging off the back. Hope he realises it's not a segment.
Maybe not.
Just keep it nice and chilled. We don't need to do any work here. You can easily sit in at 3, 3.5.
speeding up a little bit.
Yeah, it will do. As soon as we hit that curb on the right hand side, you'll need to be at 6-ish. Just don't get caught out by it. And you're all going to be strong enough to keep in the pack. It's just about minimising how much work you have to do. Okay, up now, up to about 6.5 if needed. And you don't need to be in that front part, you just need to be in the main pack. If people want to push the pace here, that's fine. Let them. Okay, not too far back, Tiago. Should be okay there, but you're getting towards the tail end. Just keep an eye on things. Okay, it's just one guy pushing the pace at the front. You can start to settle down now, guys. You should be comfortable. Tiago, you might just be careful, but it looks fine there. Shouldn't be any gaps ahead of you. Just really chill out. Again, just want to save as much energy as we can between these segments. Really nice. Jeez. People burning their arrows.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay, should be fine. You're all moving forwards here. It's just super tuck ASAP. Just do it now if you can. One Zedson up pushing 10 watts per kilo for the fun of it.
What is up with my heart rate, man? As soon as I put in any kind of effort, it goes to like 180.
Sorry. Okay, get out. Again, just try and avoid the front. Keep nice and slow here. You don't need to do any work. You can probably say super tuck to be quite honest. For a few seconds at least.
You sound like me. Yeah, I got a feather. Titan.
I have to say, I feel sorry for the real bees. It's crazy.
That's the thing we have to be aware of though. We know what fabric are going to go crazy up the climb. So let's try and get some points ahead of them on Titans.
Yeah, Zedson took the majority. Yes.
Yeah.
This time I took 1-2. The sprint.
Harrison Clark will go bonkers up Titans as well. See if we can follow his wheel. Let him do the work at the front. You don't want to be the one working at the front until that last 20 seconds. Ideally 15 seconds.
Yeah.
For those who like, you know, if you've got 7 watt per kilo 1 minute or less, you need to be starting towards the front. Give yourself a buffer so you don't get dropped. Everyone else, you know, drop off the back if you can. And let's blast back into the group, sit up a little bit, then blast through again. Remember, what fabric are very strong over a minute, but they're not very strong over shorter ones. They don't have, I mean, they're good over 15 seconds, but they're not as good as you guys. So take advantage of that. We don't want to turn it into a huge slugfest. We might take first, second perhaps, but they'll come in the rest of the top 10. So let them do the work. Again, through here, don't worry about early breakaways. You'll catch them instantly at the bottom of the Titans segment. Just keep in, relax. Keep the legs spinning. Don't want to be grinding this out. I want to keep the cadence high. And just play the little kickers by the numbers. Chill off on the downhills, push on the uphills a little bit. But you don't need to do too much. Don't be afraid to sag back. People who hit the front are just going to fall backwards. We don't need to be fighting to be in that front 2 or 3 rows. And it's just flattening up at the front as people hit there and slow down and get thrown backwards. And try and play the watts per kilo competition. Keep it as low as you can compared to everyone else. And don't get dropped snowy. Just got one extended climb to go, then a short one, and we're there. Nice work. People might start to attempt a long breakaway here. It doesn't work, it never works. Just ignore them. When we get to the segment, I'm just going to watch the front for you, just let you know what's happening. Just so you're aware if there's any people going really early, max out the entire way. If there is, you might want to carry on with the speed that you've built from getting back to the pack. If not, then you want to sit in a little bit when you get into the pack and avoid coming through the front. Okay. Just be careful on the back there. Use this climb just to make sure you're within that 5 meters over the top. It is a long downhill. There we go, good job, mate. You've got plenty of time to drop back. What fabric is starting to work their way towards the back now as well. So make sure we are if we're going for FTS. And don't go too crazy dropping off the back, you don't need to. We've got a long trail out the back now. Make sure we're using these buttons to come towards the back if we're wanting to do that. Okay, 2 turns left to the banner. Just after the right turn coming up. Okay. Just start pushing across the banner. No one's doing anything crazy at the front. Okay, one of the ART guys is pushing hard, but nothing mental. He's definitely not going to do enough to stay away. looking about 7 on the front now. Okay, this is going to be a long segment, guys. Keep working through to the front. Maintain the speed as you come through the group. Zedson are really pushing at the front. 2 of their riders, they're not strong enough to go all the way, but they're just breaking apart the group now. It's going to be a long segment which will suit some of you guys. Don't get stuck too far back here. Keep pushing through to the front, come on. Guys, we can't leave it too late. They're pushing hard at the front. Got to make it up now. Come on, commit now. Let's dig, let's dig. Great job, Paul. All the way through, Paul, all the way through. No slowing, no letting up. You're going to take Harrison. Coming through with more pace than him. There we go, Paul. Go on. Keep pushing, keep pushing. 2 more seconds, Paul. Great work, Snowy, all the way through, all the way through. You're going to take another one, you're going to take another one. Beat Hertz by a few places. Yes, Snowy, really good. Great job, guys. Really nice, Joey, as well.
Oh, man.
Nice job,
You get
Kai.
at me.
Kai, you should be safe there, don't panic. We all look in safe positions. Just trying to go back.
Damn it.
115, piss off, Paul.
Okay. Oh.
1 off.
Okay. We're looking very good at the moment with positioning. There's a split around 30th, well, split around 25th, split around 20th. Kai, just keeping that line, you're looking good. Guys at the front, just chill out, don't need to do any work. We're in a good position, but we don't want to be the ones pushing the pace. There's a good chance it'll come back together.
Oh, man.
Okay. I see 4 of us in that front, 4 of us in that front group. Only 3 watt fabric guys. Really good. They will get back on.
Harris and Snowy, that was class. Just about got my breath back. Say well done, that was quality.
You did well, mate.
We'll call it 1-1, Paul, okay?
Yeah, 1 all, mate.
Man.
Okay. Linker from Watt Fabric might not make it on. Otherwise, they should all be there, as well as you guys. Niels is a bit back, but I reckon he'll bridge across with that group.
It's like way harder than most A races, I don't. Or maybe I'm just in way worse shape.
Right, the top end of B is harder than lots of A.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in a really good position here, guys. 5 in the front group. We don't necessarily need to work. I wouldn't bother trying to. If that chase group comes back on, they're going to be working hard, and they're not going to be fresh for the climb. Just sit up, relax, get some rest.
How do we go? Anyone getting top 10?
Yeah, plenty.
Yeah.
Build up, did we? See a pink. Woo. Well, I'm done, mate. You boys can take the climb.
Paul, Snowy first and second. Then
Oh, yeah, baby.
lots of A's.
Nice.
I got 11. First loser.
Ugh. Paul and Snowy beat all the A's as well, just for reference. Just chilling.
Okay. Okay, just so you know, I don't have anything like Swift activity monitor or anything, so I'm not gonna be able to pace if
You
I'm
don't
going
need
too
to.
fast.
It's fine.
Just,
Just do what you can, mate.
I really have no clue. I mean, I could be fine, I could be worthless,
No,
or
It'll be
anything in
fine.
between.
mate, just do what you can.
thing with you never know, do you? Whether your elect's going to be a long time.
Mate, we're not
Go
about.
with it.
We're not aiming to
Drop when you
hold
can. Yeah, don't hold back.
exactly.
Thiago, I'll be trying to hold around 4-2. So,
Around 8%, I'd suggest you want to be holding 4.5 to 4.7 on the climb, and that's a lot of the climb. The rest of the time you want to be down at like 2, chilling. But I'll talk you through it, guys, if you need, and you'll be able to see what's happening around you. But it will be very punchy between the flats and downhills. Just rest up here. The group off the back now probably won't make it back on. They're not big enough. It's too big a gap. Looks like pretty much everyone's come together. RWB have lost a few, whatever the Swedish team is, Vision is. But all the main hitters are still here. Group of about 52, 53.
they definitely want to be at the front at the start. Don't worry about being back or FTS.
You just make sure you're in the draft. So if you do about 6 watts per kilo just through the banner on that first right hand bend, you go from the back to the front instantly. If you carry your speed, it's so important on this climb that whenever you go from like flat to uphill or downhill to uphill, you kick like 5, 6 and you'll just fly through wherever you're about. On all the flats and all the downhills, do not go at the front if you can possibly avoid it. Always stick in the draft. Even if you're dropping like a second back to let someone else in front of you, it's more than worth it. You guys got this, sir. You're doing really well so far. Let's just try and pick up a podium and pack out that top 20.
It's a long ways to go.
Yeah.
Wrap my head around how this is a D race. Well, I guess I'm just out of sorts with all this lifting. I haven't been on here for like 4 months.
Yeah.
So it's all as if it's new again.
Nothing's much has changed. It's just there's a lot more A's in disguise.
As if classic was the word.
I did
Tuesday
8
night.
watt kg for sure on that climb.
See it disguised at the moment.
I mean, I gotta admit, my switch power profile does look a bit suspicious too. Like my last proper 20-minute effort was 4.9 watts a kilo. But now I'm like 5 kilos heavier and 30 watts slower.
All that cycling you did some monsters while
Okay,
during the summer.
make sure we're chilling out here, guys.
Shall we sprint into the tunnel?
No.
Sport.
As soon as we come out of the tunnel, not the first time we come out with the tree, but the second time, you just want to be chilling as much as possible. Really save the legs. And I'll call it out when we do it.
Stuck in a super tough. It's awesome.
Did someone just drop there? Is that just me? No, that's just me.
No, I'm at the back, I think. No, behind me. We're going to hold on to this.
As Thiago said, don't worry too much about dropping back for FTS on this segment. It'll decide itself. But just relax as much as possible until the climb. until we hit the kind of switchbacks. Don't worry about falling towards the back or trailing towards the back. You can probably afford to actually drop off the back for a bit, but I wouldn't, just for sensibility.
And remember, you might get some cold 7s.
Yeah. That's the thing, if you see anybody doing something ridiculous off the front, don't worry about them. There we go, there's the guy dropping off the back. Poor guy from TFC.
See into the future.
I know. The magic skills.
Thing is, three of these boys, they're almost A, so big effort.
High 17s, low 18s is the time, like, to make the climb.
Yeah.
Under the limit.
And just do what you can, guys. Don't worry about limits or anything. There's no point. You'll be where you are. Okay, again, don't go too hard up here. You shouldn't need to worry yet, but just be sensible. If anyone tries to push in this section, just let them go. We don't need to chase people. They're just hurting themselves. Okay, let's start to think about chilling as much as possible here. Let's try and keep it below 2.5 to 2 if we can, if not lower. Try to avoid 3 as much as possible. Just keep it really nice and low. Get as much recovery as possible. Don't worry about drifting back or dropping back. Just make sure you're within 5 meters, but feel free to sit towards the back. Again. It's nice and chilled. Even if we have a little string of dirt riders towards the back, if you're not towards the back, you can rest some more here. You'll catch up the whole length of the group within a second on the climb. Just chill out. I see you, Tiago and Kai. Relax.
I'm at 2.0.
Yeah, just keep it there or below. Even on this little climb here, we don't need to do anything until we hit that right-hand turn. 2% should be well below 3 watts per kilo. There we go, that's much better, guys. Nice and relaxed. Again, the first 2 sections of this climb, don't worry if a bunch forms at the front and flies off, they will slow down. People will go a bit too hard on this, well, not necessarily this bit as much, but the second bit. Just play it sensibly. You're all experienced enough.
It'll be better than what's in here.
Keep chilling out, keep chilling out. Just push when you see that segment, and you want to do maybe 5, 6 for a few seconds. Okay. I'll start to push now, it goes up to about 8%. Push now, just 5, 6 for a few seconds, and you'll come straight through to the front as everyone just flattens out. There we go. Easy peasy. Again, just people doing stupid numbers at the front, just let them go. You want to be holding 5-ish for this section. 10% should be 5 or above. 8% you're looking about 4.5 to 4.8. Again, people are going to go a bit crazy at the start. They don't want to be left behind. You're not here to win the start, you're here to win the climb. You're going to have people to draft off no matter where you do. Again. It's really nice, guys. Let's keep it there. Again, we're down to 4%, so just chill out. We want to be below 4 watts per kilo at 4-5%. And right hand turn, we push up again, so kick around this right hand turn, just 6-ish if we can. Just kick around it. You're going to come through the group quickly and settle in. Settle into a rhythm, and you're onto the flats. Really chill out the front here, Paul. Just avoid the front. Chill out. There we go. Really good. Just let the guys up the road go. We don't need to worry about them. Again, so up to 7 and 8. Just move it up. 4.5 and above. Really nice, guys. Got a little split with lots of rides out the back already. Just keeping this front group now. Just got to get to the bridge. Just keep going to the bridge. It's starting to level out now, so just relax a bit in turn. 4-5% should be below 20 minute. That's good, Paul. Really nice there. Good job, the rest of you. Let other people do all the work.
Drop my airbag.
Doesn't matter. It's going to make little difference. See, we've caught those two up very quickly already because they didn't play it sensibly. It's all about sensible through this first section.
So
Again, really relax through here. Just keep the numbers down. Don't worry about drifting towards the back. It's a small group now. This is great so far, guys. Really good. Keep the legs spinning. Don't get caught out. So we've got 2 hairpins. Okay, start to get ready to move it up. And as we come around this right-hander, you see the tree on the right-hand side, you need to push up hard there. Another 6-ish burst if you can. When we come onto that tree, you can see it's going to get steep for a few seconds. All the draft's going to go here. Okay, so push up now, push up now. Might need to go even above 6 if you can. Really good place to move up. Don't blow the doors off, but push hard. Okay, we're back down to 10%. Get into a rhythm. Flattens out after this left-hander. You just got to get to the next section. Just get round to this left-hander in touch. As we come around the left-hander again, don't be at the front. But being at the front now is absolutely fine. Just don't need to go crazy. Doing a really nice job so far, guys. Again, just play the numbers. Okay. You can see that final left turn is a bit of a kick up. So again, get ready to push a bit. And now just push a little bit. Nice job. It's nice and consistent here. Let's just settle in. And try and let a few people come in front of you now. Don't need to drop off totally, but just let a few people get in front of you so you can take advantage of their draft as we come over that lip. We're already 2 of the parts down. 3 to go. Done really nicely so far, guys. Again, just chill out. Don't be afraid to be dropping backwards. Just stay in the group. Got a nice long row behind you. As soon as you hit that bottom, kick. Don't wait till it's too late. Kick now, kick now, kick now. Just take advantage. You're going to fly through the people. Just keep pushing. You're at 50 kilometers an hour. Take advantage of that draft until you get into speed. Really good, Paul. Really nice. Just keep working around this corner. It's a nice and steep. Okay, this is the tough section here. This is the toughest bit. Get through this and it's plain sailing. It's nice and long. Just set a comfortable rhythm. 10% you want to be up above 4.5. That's good. It needs to be sustainable through here. If you can't hold that, that's okay. Just be sustainable. We're going to see a big selection happening on this bit. On the mini-map, when you get to the corner ahead, not the first little bend, but the second, it flattens out again. You get some rest there. Just got to get to that bit. Again, don't worry about being on that first guy on the road. You're all in a really good position from what I can see. Other teams are losing a lot of riders here. What Fabric are down to 3, you've got 5. It's really good. Okay, we've just got to get over these lips. It's 9%, just hold it for a little bit longer. Okay, you'll start to see the gradient just falling down a little bit. Take some rest here. Don't be at the front, you don't need to be. Chill out. Chill out from the front. You don't need to drop too deep, but just chill out. Below 4% now. Really relax, really relax. 2 watts per kilo. And again, we're just going to punch up. Ready? And punch. Punch up and out. That's good, guys. You just move straight back to where you were before. And you've saved an effort. There we go. Nice work again, guys. Just get into a rhythm. See the bend up ahead on your mini-map. Just round that bend, you have the super tough downhill. You're going to get plenty of rest. Just get through that bend. It's the 4th section. So close. Nice and sustainable through here. You've got a big bunch. It's really good. You just got to hold on to it. Try and keep semi forward. Ideally, you know, halfway to the front third. And you're going to see some riders start to push a bit off the front here. Don't worry too much about them yet. 8%, 4.5-ish. Maybe a little bit lower if you're struggling. That's okay. You have a bit of a kick around the right hand bend, where you can move forward if you need to. Again, the guy at the front's only doing 4.5. You'll catch him on the downhill. You're such a big group. Don't worry about people pushing off. Do what you need to do. Come on, Snowy, just hold that wheel. Hold that wheel. You've got to rest soon. 30 seconds, Snowy, and you can get towards super tuck, mate. Don't let it go now. You want to hold the wheel for that super tuck. Come on, Snowy, look at that group ahead of you. If you can get with them, you'll be great. Just hold on to it. There we go. Drive it through. Come on, mate. Gotta get their wheels for the super tuck. After that, do what you want, but hold on to that group for that, mate. Come on, 20 seconds. 20 seconds, Snowy. Push hard, push hard. Don't be afraid to go too hard here. You're gonna get a rest.
Guys at the front, relax.
And make sure we're not
Don't
off the
push
front.
slowly out.
Hey guys, look, we're really strong over a minute. We're really strong over 15 seconds. We don't need to break people here. Make sure you're in the tuck. Make sure you're in the draft for this super tuck. Joey, just watch that gap appearing ahead of you. You don't need to necessarily close it now. You're better off closing it in about 10 seconds as we come over the lip, but just keep an eye that it doesn't get too big. Okay guys, it's so important you don't hit the front over this lip, stay back and away from the front. Kai, just chill out, really chill out, Kai. Really chill out, like below 2. Come on. Settle down. There we go, Kai. Much better. A few people are going to move through you, that's okay. You're going to come back through when we get to the bottom. Guys, super tuck, super tuck. Don't worry that it's not the percent, just super tuck now. Okay, and kick up, kick up, kick up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. There we go. Really good. Nice, Thiago. Joey, you've got to make that gap con, Joey. Push, push, push. I know you're hurting, just push through. Take advantage of that speed for a few seconds, it'll help you. See Schmeck 2 seconds behind you, he'll ski. Gotta beat him. That's what matters for you now. Beat him. Beat those what fabric guys. There's 2 left in the front group. 3 of us. Doing so well here, guys.
Oh, get off the front.
10%. Think about the numbers here. That McCart guy from ART loves sitting on the front, but he's not doing anything crazy. He's not going to blow up the pack. He's going to get caught. You don't need to panic about him. In that front pack, there's only Herzl. Maybe that Jamie McCart guy is at the front who has a bit of a sprint. The rest of it's all in your hands. Nels from Vision, perhaps. You guys all have them in sprints. Trust in yourself. Just have to keep in contact. Don't need to blow them out of the water. Okay, this is where people are going to start making a bit of a move. We can probably hold them at that pace, so don't let them go too far. Make sure we're in those. People are going to chase those 2 down now. Keep with them. Thiago, come on. Doing really nicely. Just keep with them. Again, you're going to have a bit of a rest. You can see the lip coming up. We want to rest in that rest. We don't want to be chasing them down across that rest. You either make the jump now or let someone else pull you in. You've got to take advantage of this rest. You've got 1 more section of climbing to do. That's it. Just chill out. Let them do too much work here. Really relax. Now keep in touch. Let's keep in touch with this group. That's nice. You're going to catch them on the climb if we're going to do it. Get ready and punch up. Punch up. Come on, guys. Come on, Kai. Up high, you can do it. There we go, Kai. Really good. This is it. 2-3 minutes. This is going to decide the race. We need a podium between you guys, and you're more than capable of it. Come on. Paul, just hold on to them. Hold the wheels, guys. Don't slip back. At least hold the speed. You can see how you're moving around everyone. Keep up with them. They're all suffering just as much. It's who's going to dig deepest here. You can see the little S-bend ahead. After that S-bend, it flattens out. Just got to get through the S-bend. Paul, just keep it nice and consistent. Don't worry too much about closing that unless you're able to. Just not go too bonkers through this section. 11%. There's 1 more steep section. Once we turn this left-hander, that's the last steep section. Okay, you see they're dying up ahead. Let's keep it nice and consistent and we'll come through them. Don't have to go crazy. Nice work, Thiago. Just keep driving it. You're so close to the front. See where they are? They're just ahead. If you can keep in touch with them on the flats, you can move through them. Great job, Kai, Paul. It's the last steep bit. You can see it up ahead of you. If you've got a feather, use it in about 10 seconds. I'll call it in. I'm not sure what you're on power-ups wise. Okay, Paul, you've got a bit of a gap behind you. That's perfect. Just keep it there. Try and keep in touch with Kai up the road. Okay, Kai now, yep. Push now, Kai. This is the time. Break that 5 meter gap. Paul, just keep with them. They're going to try and chase Kai down. Keep with them. Kai, keep that gap. You see, 7 meters. Hold it above 5. Accelerate, accelerate now. Do the damage here. Do the damage here. He's going to try and sprint on now. That'll empty him if he can't get on. There we go. He's giving up, Kai. He's giving up. Keep grinding. Keep grinding. 10 meters. He's going to try and sprint again. Just keep pushing. Okay, Kai, you've got to kick now. You've got to kick now. All in, all in. He's going to try and come through. Kick again, kick again. Yes, Paul. Paul, you can chill out, Paul. Paul, you can chill out. You're good there. You're good there. You can do it, mate. You can do it. Just get through the line. Get through the line. Get through the line. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, mate. That was my call. Oh.
Mate.
I'm so sorry. Really well there, guys. What fabric is so far back?
Really close.
It's I couldn't hold him off.
It's okay. Come on, Snowy, let's take these two. '30th is important, Snowy. You've got one guy chasing you behind. There might be DQs ahead. You can take these two easily. You're 8 meters, Snowy. You've got to close it down. Close it down early and then just sit up again. Come on, Joey. Keep working it, Joey. All the way, Joey. Come on. Keep pushing, Joey. Come on. Come on. Fight for it. Yes, Joey. Really well done. Okay, Snowy, let's kick now. Yeah, perfect. Kick now hard. Aggressive, Snowy. Come on. Needs to be more aggressive kick. You need to get one of them. You need to get one of them, Snowy. Come on. Good job, mate.
Oh man.